Hello, my cherished friends. This is Cheryl. Thank you for joining me today and welcome if you are new. I have a serious topic to discuss with you, but I also wanted to do something fun at the same time to cheer myself up. So I have a bunch of Tonner dolls and Tonner clothing out in front of me. You probably can't see it. I'll change the camera angle in a bit and show you what I have. But I thought I would dress some of my dolls for spring while we chat about this topic that has me a little bit upset, but I think I'm over it now and I'm moving forward from it, but I'm hoping that maybe you, my viewers, might learn from my epic mistake. So stay tuned if you want to hear about that and see how my dolls look for spring. And Penny is here to join us today while we talk about the dolls and YouTube and all that fun stuff. And she's good for cheering me up too, aren't you, sweetie? Penny's checking everybody out. We'll let her have her moment and then I'll get her down. Okay, let's try that again. So Penny has jumped down now, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about what was on my table. These are all different mix and match items and items that came on Tonner dolls that I've collected, and I wanted to dress my dolls for spring while we chatted. There's Nema and Grace. There's Yvette in the background. She's dressed as Scarlett O'Hara. And then here's Miss Ellowyn Wild eating an ice cream cone and just chilling. And we've got a wig there that we might switch out. So I don't have a large wardrobe, and actually Ellowyn already does look dressed for spring, but she's been in that for a while. So I am going to change her. I'll change all of them and just get different looks for them. I'm gonna sit back down and try and multitask and talk to you about what happened as we dress the dolls. Okay, so I think we'll start with Ellowyn because she's looking very cute and spring-like already in this beautiful boho outfit, but I want to change her look completely. I've got this motorcycle jacket, very cute, and this little outfit here that was made for Ellowyn or Neema. This actually snaps at the back. This is a little skirt that wraps around, and this is like a little romper underneath. It's really cute. So you can wear it by itself, or you could wear it like up like this, like a little dress, or like a skirt, or you can wear it in the front where it kind of opens at the front. So I don't know how we're going to put it on her yet. We'll just play around. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to talk about my topic and do this at the same time without getting distracted. So bear with me, I'll give it a shot. I'm a fairly new YouTuber. My first video I made, I published on April 15th of last year. And so today is, I think, April 3rd. So it's been almost 1 year now. And so my 1 year anniversary is coming up. I've learned a lot in this year. I recently was invited to join the YouTube partnership program, which I'm super excited about. I'm not ready for the full monetization yet. I've reached, I think, 715 subscribers and just over 3,000 watch time hours. And so I'm at the threshold where I can do the super chats and those sort of medium level monetizations, which I don't think a lot of people do. It's more for live streams, and I haven't done that yet. So I don't know if I'll be using those, but I have to say it's a great opportunity to go through the motions of signing up for the partnership program and clicking on the links and following through and finding out what you need to know before you get to that point. Because what happened to me, well, let me just get something off of Ellowyn here. See, I knew I wouldn't be able to do two things at once. So we're gonna take this cute little belt off. And this skirt is actually hiding a little dress. A little boho dress, so that's really cute. Take that off. And these little boots have zippers. and one of the heels actually snapped off, so I'm gonna have to glue that back on. You can see one heel missing there. I've put it away safely somewhere. And you know what happens when you put things away safely, they are basically lost. Now I have it in a bag somewhere, I just don't know where it is in this precise moment. So as soon as I went through the motions to apply for the YouTube partnership program, it then prompts a search of a review of your YouTube channel. And the first thing that happened was actually a warning came up. Not a warning, but just I got an email saying that my most recent video had shown a copyright flag and that I would not be monetized on that video if I kept it there. So right after clicking the links to become a partner, they did a search on my channel. And I did get an email showing that I had a copyright on my latest video. And it happens to be the music that I have been using from the beginning of my channel as my main theme song. It's called Pleasant Pastures by Neil Cross. And I just think it's such a pretty tune. It feels like it represents my personality, and I just think it's relaxing and sweet and pretty, and I like the way it sounds at the beginning and the end of my channel. And perhaps some of you have even grown used to hearing it, and then when it comes on, you know it's me. And so I'm really sad that this is the song that is being flagged as copyright. And the reason this happened was when I was new, I did know about copyright music, and I was using a program called Clipchamp. I think it's part of the Microsoft package. And so it's a very basic editing program, and it does include music that you can use, copyright free or approved or whatever they call it. And so that's where I got my original music from. That song and a couple of others that I've used in the background on almost all of my videos. And they're all by Neil Cross, and they're all lovely music. They're all lovely songs. So you can imagine my concern when I realized that this music is potentially copyright. Now, there are different levels of copyright. There's a copyright claim, and there's copyright strikes. So a copyright claim, it will not adversely affect your channel. The rights holder can claim the revenue on your video if you have used their content though. And the copyright holder can place ads on your video to generate that revenue. So since I haven't been monetized yet, I suppose this creator has maybe been monetized by me using their song. I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe it's just become so popular that they're using it elsewhere and it's becoming popular enough that they're now monetized. So even though I started out being able to use it for free, now that this owner of the music is monetizing it, I'm no longer able to. And it's frustrating. And not only that, I also learned that because I started using this music on Clipchamp originally, where it was, I guess, registered for everybody to use until this person got monetized, that is. Also, because I took the music and used it in another editing program, I used DaVinci Resolve for my editing. And so I took some videos that had that music in and used those clips to make sure that I could use that same music in the new editing program. Well, I didn't realize either that by doing that, I've now given up the free rights I had to use that music because I've taken it out of the Clipchamp program. So that was something that I learned by doing a little bit of research. So two things there. The first thing I feel like isn't really my fault. If I was able to use that, the first couple of videos that I did edit on Clipchamp and using that music, I feel like I should be free to use and even be monetized because that was my understanding of it when I used it in that program. I do get that when I transferred it to the Resolve program, DaVinci Resolve, that maybe I wouldn't be able to any longer. I realize looking back at that now, that does make logical sense to me. At the time, I didn't think about it that way. So yeah, I'm very disappointed and sad that I'm not going to be able to use the music that I've grown to love and associate with my channel. And maybe some of you have too. Sorry, I'm not emotional. Well, I am a little emotional, but I'm losing my voice too. So what this means is I have used this. See, I can't dress dolls and talk at the same time. So we're just going to have to dress the dolls after, and I have to get this off my chest. What this means is I have to painstakingly go through every single video that I've made since the beginning of my channel, which are over 100 videos, which I've used this music in almost every single one, sometimes at the beginning and the end, sometimes in the middle. And I have to, there is an area in YouTube Studio where you can actually edit things out once your video is already live on YouTube, which is really good to be able to do. It is quite limited though, what you can do, and cumbersome. You can trim the beginning off, you can trim the end off, you can trim something off in the middle. Unfortunately though, if you want to take music off, it isn't very good at separating the music from the voice track. If you were talking at the same time that you had the music, all of a sudden, if you choose to mute the music, it's going to mute my voice talking at the same time. So in a lot of cases, I've had to just cut whole chunks out of my videos of me talking about something that I'm doing or showing just to get that music off of the video. So I'm only a small part through doing this. I've started from my oldest videos to the newest. There's no urgency for this because right now it's not adversely affecting my channel until I monetize. And even then, I think all it does is it says that you can't monetize that video if I have that music on there, meaning the owner of the music is getting the money instead of me. So I do want to monetize my channel because I've been working hard. I spend hours and hours at this. I'm sure all of you understand. And, you know, I live alone. I'm going to be retiring in a number of years, and I'm working on my retirement fund. And I need to do this as a part-time gig as well as a hobby, and I just enjoy it so much. I love my doll channel and the doll collecting and everything about it. So it doesn't feel like work to me, but it is kind of a bonus to be able to get paid for my efforts that can kind of fund some of the equipment that I have to buy, some of the time that I spend, some of the dolls that I buy, those types of things. And I can keep producing more videos for you to enjoy and keep my channel going. So I am interested in becoming monetized. I'm a rule follower. It bugs me when I do something that unknowingly that is not right. And I'm glad I caught this before it became a big problem and that I got a copyright strike. Now, copyright strike versus a claim is much more serious. A copyright strike will adversely affect your channel. The copyright holder can completely remove your video from YouTube. You may not be able to monetize your videos. If the strike is against a live stream, you may lose live streaming privileges for 90 days. 3 copyright strikes will result in channel termination. And copyright strikes expire after 90 days, but deleting content doesn't fix this. So I'm reading this from some notes that I took when I was watching vidIQ, and I highly recommend that channel for getting resources and information on your YouTube channel. He's got some particularly good videos on this particular topic, copyright. He's got 2 or 3, maybe more videos on this. So I've been studying what he has to say, and I highly recommend, because I'm not really explaining it well. I'm just trying to share my story and advise you what to avoid if you're a new YouTuber and using music on your videos. Please don't make this epic mistake, because it's becoming so difficult for me to correct now. As I said, I'm having to go through every single video and either trim out the end, trim out the beginning, the end, the stuff in the middle where I'm talking. I'm having to cut that out completely, replacing the music. they're becoming very chopped, and they're not in the state that they were when I originally published them, which makes me very sad. It's reduced the quality of my existing videos. So I apologize to everybody. Hopefully these have all been watched by you already and you won't notice a difference. For any newcomers, I guess you won't know what you're missing, but I know what was there before and how it should have looked. So it does bother me quite a bit. So I'm sharing this sad story and I'm fixing it though. It's all gonna be good, and I just hope that none of you do this silly thing that I did. So let's get back to dressing our dolls. If I think of anything more to say about this, I'll just say it. But let's get Ellowyn into this fun little outfit. I really do love playing with these dolls. I love their articulation. Virtual Doll Convention is such a great resource for getting these doll outfits and buying these dolls. They are limited release. So if you're lucky enough to have an Ellowyn and a Neema and a Grace doll, well done, because once they're sold out, they are difficult to come by. But Rachel does have new releases all the time, and I'm sure I know there's more coming up. So stay tuned to Virtual Doll Convention and Rachel Hoffman's channel, and you can find out when Virtual Doll Convention is and when the new outfits arrive. She's got her Dream Closet subscription boxes. She's got one for Grace with the Grace Club, and she's got an Ellowyn box now as well. And so you can get lots of different outfits for both styles of dolls. So this is a little skirt that kind of goes, I think I'm going to do it this way with it snapping at the front, because I think that might be cute. And it shows off the little romper that she's wearing underneath. Kind of like that. It's almost like a little 50s look. I'm sorry about the glasses and the glare. It can't be helped. If I'm going to see what I'm doing, I have to wear them, but I know it's not great. I can't really show my eyes. Look at her legs. Woohoo! So I think we can make this look a little edgier by adding a motorcycle jacket. What do you think? Now, I'm not sure. I might have to take her hands off for this. And I think I'm going to change her hair too, because this blonde wig is very demure with a little pink bow. And I had it on for the last outfit, and I had it on when she was wearing her Shirley Temple look, and it looked very sweet. But I think we're going to take this off now, this little blonde wig. And I'm going to have to take her hands off to get the jacket. Actually, look at that, there are zippers on the sleeves. I'm going to try first without taking her hands off and see if I can get it through. Oh yay, it's working. I love the working zippers. They're so realistic. Isn't that a cute look? Oh, without hair. No, we need hair. That's what's missing, Ellowyn. So I love this red wig. It's my favorite hair for all of the dolls. I've even had it on Grace. It's too big on her, but if you just position it in a certain way, it does stay on and look really good. Usually you line up the dots. I don't know if you can see that. To get it on the head, and then you pull it down at the back. There we go. Oh, there she is. That is a cute look. Now I need some shoes. Oh, I know. Oh, reaching over. These escargot shoes, these escargot wedges will be perfect. Okay, let's see if we can get these on. So I'm curious to know if any of you have had this issue with copyright, and how did you resolve it? Where do you get your music from for your intros and your outros and your background music? Have you used a site where you have to pay for the music? And I was looking into Epidemic Sound and a couple of others, but I don't use enough music on my videos to warrant to go on a whole website where you purchase music, because I only really need an intro song, an outro song, and I sometimes like to have some background music when I'm washing hair and scrubbing bodies and things like that. So I feel like if I have 3 or 4 songs, I'm good. Because usually we're just doing other things, not listening to music. I do like the ambiance that it creates though when you have music on your channel, especially at the beginning, the intro. Oh, that is a very cute look. She's got these big wedge heels on, this little romper dress with an overskirt and motorcycle jacket and red wig. Okay, I think she is done. I'll fix her hair after. Now, the reason I had this Scarlett O'Hara doll here is because earlier or actually for days now, I've been looking all over the place for my other stand. These stands that Ellowyn and Neema come with, these telescopic stands. And I had no idea where my second one had gone. I'd forgotten that this girl is on it. Well, I was going to take the stand off Scarlett O'Hara to use for Ellowyn, but Adam got her on there really good, and she's a different style of body, so it's a tighter fit, and I don't really want to take her off. She's just standing so demurely, and she looks lovely. So I've changed my mind. I'm not going to use the stand for Ellowyn. I'm going to pose her in some other way. Actually, I'll use Neema's for now because we're probably going to dress her next. Let's put Ellowyn over here because she's done except for the hair. So I just adjusted my camera a little bit so you could have a better view of what I'm doing. And we've got Neema here. And my girls have been fighting over this gown because it is so stunningly beautiful. I just love this so much. But it's been worn a lot and it's time to take it off and maybe save it for the holidays. So Neema is just so gorgeous, and she's got these beautiful jewelry set on, these earrings, and the matching cameo necklace. It's all twisted around. Here it is. Matching cameo necklace. So I was trying to think of an outfit that she could wear where she can keep the jewelry on and the shoes, because these shoes go with a lot of things and I have limited shoes. So I think what I'm going to put her in is Ellowyn's original Robert Tonner little dress, short nighty dress that she came in, and she's got these little underpants that go with it and a little pink sweater, and I may try on top of that as well. I don't know, I'm just going to play around and see how it looks. So I don't have to take off all the jewelry or the shoes, so that'll make it a little bit easier. I just have to take off the dress. I'm really looking forward to Rachel's reveal of the Ellowyn box this month. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. my time. Unfortunately, I'm always at work when she has her Ellowyn box openings, and so she usually does the reveal of the outfit in the video at 10, and then at 11 she opens her store for whatever add-ons there are, and sometimes she has an extra box or 2. And a couple times I've been wanting to get in on that, but I'm right at work when that's happening. So I'm trying to figure out how to smuggle my phone into the lunchroom, have it all set up and ready to go, and then go and make my coffee right at the time when it's releasing, and quickly go on the site and shop and then come back. So wish me luck on that. I'm gonna maybe try that tomorrow if I see something that I can't live without, because I do have some nice outfits for Ellowyn and Neema, but they haven't had anything new for a while, so it would be nice to add to the collection. And one of these days I'm going to get on the list for the subscription box again, but I've been taking a break for financial reasons because this doll collecting stuff can get quite expensive, and I do like to collect other types of dolls as well, so we can't do everything. These shoes are slipping right off you, Neema. And put this little dress on. So I'm curious to see what the new release is going to be like, and then also the Grace box probably comes out a week or 2 after that. And that's always exciting to see what the virtual doll convention has going on. Christopher and Rachel are always up to something. They have lots going on right now. It's a very exciting time in their doll shop. And if you're not familiar with their channel, Rachel Hoffman is the channel, and it's Virtual Doll Convention and the Grace Club. She's got Facebook groups, and the channel is very active. If you like antique dolls, they have stuff about antique dolls in her beautiful doll shop, and all these new modern dolls too. And she's already teased there's lots of new ideas coming, so I'm very excited to see what she's got up her sleeve. Oh my goodness, this looks really cute on her. Very cute, I like that. I wonder how she would look with a blonde wig. I don't think I've tried this blonde wig on her before. I'm curious just to see. I've tried the red wig on Nema and it is gorgeous. But I think blonde could be interesting. Let's pop it on just to have a look. I may or may not like it, but we'll see. Wow. Nema looks good in anything. That's pretty cute, actually. What do you think? Little blonde moment for Nema. So what do you think? I'm not sure about the hair. I kind of prefer the dark one on her, but I think that's an interesting look. And it kind of matches her color scheme with the lighter colors. Maybe we'll leave her like that just for a while, just to see if it grows on me. It's a new look for Nema. I'm just gonna play with this little top and see if I can get it on her as a little. It might change the look of this dress to look more casual and more like a little top and a skirt instead of a dress. Let's see. Actually, that is pretty cute. I like it. It just makes it a little bit more complete. Before it was a little bit more like a nightie look, and now it actually looks like a skirt and a top that she could actually walk around town. We need a purse. I know I have some purses around here. I didn't bring one down with me. All right, these two girls are ready for spring. Now we need to do Grace. Okay, so Nema, let's just find a spot for you to perch. Don't know if you can see her there. All right, so Nema's perched behind me for the moment. Okay, first we have to get Grace out of her Little Mermaid outfit. She's got this pretty bow in her hair. Yeah, I haven't wanted to go overboard with the wardrobe because I'm really a doll collector. I love the dolls. I find it's a lot to store and a lot to keep track of. I don't know, I think I'm being silly. I definitely need more clothes for these girls. See, it's at this moment where I would often speed up the dressing process and put music in the background, and now I'm afraid to do that. It's kind of discouraged me from using music in the way that I was wanting to be creative, but we will figure it out. There's always a silver lining, right? It's all a learning curve. It really is. Luckily, there are a lot of resources on YouTube. There are so many people that can help you in our doll community. This is what I'm trying to do for you, is help you not make the mistake that I made with the music. And then other communities that do videos just about content creation and things about YouTube and things to avoid. I have to take off her wig to get this top on. Those kinds of videos I watch a lot too. They're extremely helpful. Gosh, those thumbs really get in the way. There we go, we're getting there. So this is something new I'm creating here, a new look. Actually, I think that's gonna work. We'll have to take some pictures and send these to Rachel's Facebook page, see what people say about this crazy outfit I made. Now we need a belt. Oh, here's the belt. Interesting. We've got quite the puffy sleeve action going on here. But if we make it off the shoulder, that is actually quite interesting. She just needs her hair. We could try Nema's hair. Oh, wow, that's pretty. See, so Nema's hair is too big, but as long as you don't touch it, like once she's posed, it looks like a lot of hair, doesn't it? I'm liking her with long hair though. I'm waiting for Rachel to come out with some more wigs for Grace. She's got lots out for Ellowyn right now, but I need some Grace wigs. I'd like to get like a long red one that actually fits her. Her toes are like her thumbs. They get in the way. So there's Grace. I'm gonna take some pictures afterward of them all dressed up so that you can get a proper look, because I know it's hard to see them just on the table here. It's a funny angle. But there she is, all dressed up for spring in this new outfit that I created. Okay. Thank you for your patience today, everybody. I was in a funny mood for this video, and I appreciate you listening to my story and watching me dress my dolls for spring. It was fun doing that, and I hope that you maybe learned a little bit of something not to do in your videos like what I did. Oh, you know what? I should put some glasses on one of these girls. They look cute with glasses. This is not meant to be a tutorial of what to do with copyright and so on. I'm just sharing my story, and I encourage you to do your research and look up vidIQ. That's a really good resource for learning about all this copyright stuff. And I think that most of you have probably already resolved your issues with this by now, but if you're new and you're not familiar with it, I do encourage you to look into it and make sure that you're doing all the right things so that you don't have to repeat all your work like I did. So there we have our dolls dressed for spring. Nema, Grace, and Ellowyn. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love it if you made some comments. I'd really like to know what you think about what happened with my issues with the copyright, and what you think of these outfits on Nema, Grace, and Ellowyn. And please subscribe if you like my doll collecting channel content. I like to do videos for you about my collection and hauls, and sometimes difficult topics come up that we can discuss. So please come back again and see me, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye. All right, girls, are you going to behave while I clean up? Or are you going to help me clean up? That would be good. You're shedding hair. From the back, I can't tell who's who. I want to call this one Ellowyn, but that's Neema. And I want to call this one Neema, but that's Grace. You're fooling me with your hair. And this is the original hair that Ellowyn came with. So, yeah, I love these dolls. I've got lots of cute little things to put away. Okay, that's a wrap.